Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about why you should play Trials of Osiris. So the first reason, and a really obvious one, it's got unique loot, and the loot is actually really good. If you didn't know, most Trials gear actually has just higher base stats in almost every category than similar weapons from other sources. The greatest example of this is definitely the Messenger compared to things like the Phylotactic Spiral, or the Exalted Truth compared to the Palindrome even, which was another stat monster, and the Exalted Truth can still beat it. So now let's get into how it can actually be an enjoyable experience. So the first thing I want to say is it is a low player mode. This means that in 3v3, you as a player actually matter more. When you're playing 6v6, you can bottom frag and it won't really matter as long as the top players on the team are playing well. But in Trials, you have to be playing well to get the wins most of the time. Now, despite that, you actually don't need to be as skilled as you might think to go flawless. I am only a 0.8 KD overall in Trials, and I've been able to go flawless solo several times this season. And here's the biggest thing about Trials, is making plays, it just feels satisfying, okay? When you can do something absolutely crazy, it makes you feel so good. And even if you're not doing that consistently, whenever you do get something, it feels amazing. It's awesome. And I'll be showing some clips of that in the background. So my final thing about Trials is it is the best way to practice and just get better at the game in PvP. Playing good players who are really trying is definitely the way to go. If you're playing casual playlists and just playing against other bad players in the skill-based matchmaking, you're never really going to get much better because you're not fighting people who might be better than you. And finally, you can always play not to go flawless and still get regular Trials weapons. The Adept weapons are genuinely the difference of 9 overall stats and a mod which adds 10 more stats. That's the only thing that Adept weapons get. So you could still absolutely be competitive in Trials with a non-Adept Immortal. You can still have 70 range and map people with over 20 meters. There's absolutely no need to have Adept weapons if you can't get it, and I still recommend playing just to get some Trials reputation and focus those engrams with Saint.